Hey everybody, double tap to flip the camera. See, time it would help, right? And then I got to get it situated. So, hey everybody, Diane Conklin here with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. I see my necklace is not situated right. Listen, just quick, I want to do, it's Friday afternoon. Welcome to everybody who's on. Feel free to pop in and say hello and let me know you're there and who's there. And as always, for those of you listening to the recording or on live, hearts are always welcome. So, it occurred to me, I was having a little bit of some challenges yesterday. Some things came up, and as they do, right, in life and business. And so many times, I'm sort of known as the straight shooter, right, and the gal who tells it like it is, and the gal who's known for some tough love, right? Well, sometimes in life and in business, we need somebody like that in our lives, right? We need somebody who's not always going to sugarcoat things and who's going to tell us what we want to hear, but what we need to hear in a loving way, right? Because my big thing in life is I really want to help people to change the statistic. Did you know that statistically only about 6% of business owners will ever make six figures or above? 6%. I think that's ludicrous, but that's for another scope. Here's the thing that I really want to say today is our lives aren't perfect. Your business isn't perfect. And, nobody talks about that. Nobody says sometimes it's going to be hard. Sometimes, it sucks. There's a lot to do in business. And I think sometimes we forget that there's a lot to do, and there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things to keep up with. Do you like the halo? As I move my head, the light is goes different. I kind of like it. Hey, Design for Websites, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. And so here's the thing. We have this portrayal that everyone else's business is perfect. Everyone else's life is perfect, right? Just go on Facebook. Everybody's on vacation. Everybody's making a ton of money and getting new clients, and everybody's business is perfect. Well, the doctor of harsh reality here, right? I'm just here to tell you it's BS. It's not true. We all have challenges. We all have things that happen. We all have days. We forget things. Things get, fall through the cracks. There's holes in our buckets, whatever, right? We get busy. Somebody's upset about something, right? Whatever it is. Sometimes it's like quicksand, and I think the longer you're in business and the more things sort of become a little bit more routine, it's easy. I've been in business for 17 years, and some days you don't have the zing you had 17 years ago, right? Look, I love what I do. I love my clients. I love coaching. I love helping people grow their businesses. And you know what? Some days you just need a break, right? So here's the thing I want to say to you is don't get caught up in the illusion that everybody else is doing great and you're just limping along, right? Because here's the thing that I want you to know, right? Is that I don't know why I keep saying right. That's because it's Friday. Good enough excuse. You're limping along. You're not limping along. You're doing amazing things. Did you know that 96%, only 6%, I'm sorry, so 94% of small business owners never make six figures? Sorry, I should have turned the phone off. They don't make six figures, right? 94% don't. 6% do. 85% will never make $50,000 a year. Now, I'm not telling you this to try to depress you or make you feel bad, right? What I'm saying is really simple. Hey, Damien, how you doing, buddy? Go Mobile. Good to see you. What I'm saying is that if you're doing somewhere in between there, or you're even close to those numbers, you're a huge success for a business owner. Don't get caught up in, everybody else is out partying. Everybody else, you too, Damien. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad. You and I need to catch up live as opposed to on a scope pretty soon. But everybody, it's so easy to say, oh gosh, their life is perfect. Oh gosh, their business is so great. And what do you say when somebody says to you out in public, how's business? What do you say? Somebody type in what you say. I know what you say. Oh, it's great. Business is good. Staying busy. Right? And we do that on social media. We do that when we talk to each other at networking groups. Why? Because somebody told us we were supposed to fake it till you make it. And you know what? I'm guilty of this too. How's business? Business is good. How's business? Oh, I'm really busy. Well, shoot. Look, busy is a drug that most of us are addicted to, right? And there's a difference between being busy and being productive. Here's what I want you to know. It's not all sunshine and roses, and it's not all negative either, right? It's not a dark horse, although I'm a little tired here in Atlanta of the rain. It's been raining for like a week. I'm like, can I get some sun? But are you glad that somebody's willing to say, be realistic? Are you glad that somebody who's been in business for 17 years, who does really well, who's been in that top 5-6% ever since they were in business, is here to say to you, there are times when I think to myself, and I say this to people, I say this at my events, you know what? I'm done. I'm frustrated. I'm going to go get a job. And I really think about going to Starbucks because they have health insurance, right? But seriously, sometimes it's just like, whoa, wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to have all this time and money freedom. And you are, if you set things up right. And there are a lot of steps along the way. And so I think for a lot of us, you know, if we don't have a model, if we don't have somebody that we're looking at, if we don't have somebody who has sort of set the bar for us and shown us the way, how do you leverage in your business? How do you do all these things, right? And all of a sudden, you know, it's like you're overwhelmed. Let me tell you, it's Friday and this is video and audio day. I'm getting ready to do about 6 podcasts here when I'm done with this Periscope. But you know what? Here's the thing. There are just days when you think everybody else is better than you. You start to doubt, oh my gosh, am I supposed to be doing this, right? Maybe I'm not. And nobody talks about this. I'm guilty too. I talk about this more at my events than I do in regular, but it happens. And here's the way that I would equate this. As a former athlete, you know, as a softball player, sometimes, or a baseball player, I played softball, you get into a slump, especially a batting slump, right? Oh my gosh, you're a 300 hitter, you're a 400 hitter on average, and now you haven't had a hit in, you know, 15 at bats, 20 at bats, right? You're 1-4, you're hitting an 0-for. Well, when things don't go wrong as an athlete, do you say, oh, I'm going to quit? I'm going to go coach somewhere, right? I'm going to go do whatever. Podcast topics. I've got a whole list of them, my friend. I'm happy to share them with you. So you don't, right? The 300 hitter on the baseball team, when he goes into a slump, doesn't say, oh my gosh, maybe I should be playing basketball. Maybe I should go be a plumber, right? Then why do you do that in your business? Why do I do that? Right? After 17 years, oh, maybe I'll just go get a job, right? It doesn't matter the why. Here's the point. Stop doubting what you're doing. Stop doubting that you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. It's just you need to get your message out more. You need a bigger list. You need a bigger audience. You need people who are connected with you on a different level. And let me tell you how I know this. I'm going to read this to you. I can get over to my computer here for a second, right? And I know I'm moving the camera, sorry. So this is what I got yesterday. This is how I know. In about the time that you feel the most down, either you're going to get one of these or go back and look at one that somebody else, the kicker on the Steelers, I hear you, man, from the football game last night. Go find one of these, right? So I got this yesterday. And I'm not going to read your whole thing, but here's essentially what it says. It says, the work that you've done with me has been absolutely priceless and worth so much more than what I've paid. My business and life trajectories have changed completely. I got to experience things I didn't even think was possible, like having money coming into my account while taking time off at the cabins in the mountains. Holy crap. I'm reading. I was starting to think that was just something marketers said to get people's attention, not something that could happen to me. And we got these Sorry, and we got there together, step by step, just by doing things I was already capable of. I feel free to use this in any way you'd like. I mean every word. And here's the thing. So I was really touched yesterday when I got this, and why am I sharing it with you? Because those are the things that keep us going. And here's the other thing. Here's the key. See, this is my heart. Like, I got teary yesterday when I got this. Because you know what? I know I made a difference. Because here's somebody who got to the point in her business where she thought that having money coming in while you were, and you can see I'm a little teary now, while you were off doing something else was a pipe dream. It was something, it was BS. It was something people just said that never really happened, and certainly couldn't have happened for her. And it did. That's what makes the days for me worthwhile. Because my life isn't perfect, and neither is hers, and neither is yours, and neither is my business. And I don't want you to ever think that anybody has a perfect life or a perfect business just because that's what they show you on Facebook or Periscope or you know, at a live event or when you see them at a networking. We all have times, and here's what I want to say to you. When you have those times, I put something like this up on Facebook yesterday, and I had a bunch of people say to me, "You're a rock star, Diane." And I didn't put it up for that. I put it up more as a lesson. But you know what? Just like I have people who said to me, when you doubt it, call me or send me a text and I'll remind you. If you doubt that you're a rock star, if you doubt that you're doing great things, throw me an email. Find me on Twitter or Facebook. Give me a call. Whatever it takes. Because you're a rock star in your industry, you're a rock star in your niche, you're a rock star with your kid, with your family, with your partner, in some way, shape, or form, and you are in your business, you just have to find it. And if you need that, I'd be happy to provide that. I hope that you take that with you on this Friday into your weekend. Have a ton of fun. Know that you make a difference in the world, whether you intend to or not, and whether you think you do or not. I'm Diane Conklin with Complete Marketing Systems. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.